Hey there folks, I'm Rowan Postal and we're back with Hand of Fate, trying to take on the King of Plagues once again.
Back so soon?
Alright.
I knew you would not fall. You are better than I thought. Try again.
He's giving us a second chance. I mean, I guess he'll give us as many chances as we need. Alright, the Wrath of Food. Sorry, I'm going over this just so I remember. We inflict double damage on counterattacks, but we lose food. Right, okay. And we take a lot more damage and move a little bit faster. That's in our deck. We'll just run through this really quick. Why do I always go through what's already in? I want to know what's new. Nothing at all? Oh. Golden Ring of Pain and Holy Ring. Holy Ring sounds good. We're getting rid of Bashing Ring. We're not going to use shield bashes that often. And then everything else seems like it, you know, might heal us in some way, except for the Golden Ring of Pain. I'm not sure if I want to get rid of the Armor of Cold because it's light armor. That's Berserker armor. We're going to get rid of Berserker armor. Yeah, every hit we take will hit harder, but if we take too many hits, we're just going to die, so I don't really think that's worth it. And we can add in the Lovers and take out, I'm sure there's something, the Devil's Wager. I kind of like the Devil's Wager. How about Lost in the Desert? Sounds like something good to take out. And as long as we still have the Holy Forge or whatever, we're keeping metal ore. Yep, alright, we still got that. Cool. Alright, down we go.
Did you expect me to tell your fortune?
Okay.
A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies. Of course, I am different. My powers are genuine.
I really just don't want to talk over him, even though we've heard that 1,000 times. It's just going to get muddled. I wish I had a mute button for him. But anyway, the Skeleton King Helm. If you haven't read it by now, a hit on the player gives the player's next attack a 25% damage bonus. The effect can stack up to 3 times, but is removed after making an attack. So another one of those, if we get hit, we do more damage.
Very nice.
This is good. So when we eat food, we get twice the usual healing. Since we're going to be taking more damage, that's great. Let's...
And even to date persists. Our ability to make blood a sport will linger long after you and I are gone from this world.
Well, yeah. Let's start with taking damage, right? So the town of Steagall sits upon the only safe crossing of the River Ernst. However, the only adventurers allowed to cross are those who pass through the Crucible. We're not going to swim the river. We just get to choose our opponents. At least we can try to do the finishers. We don't get the option to, like, use it very often, but it's something. Alright. Can we survive another round? Ooh, boy. None of these are good. Jack of Scales does that area of effect damage. The Queen of Plague is a nightmare. We're going with the 6 skills. Aw, son of a sin. Alright. Jack of Scales. He can kill his own people. Oh! Oh god. Well, I guess I'm glad I decided to do it that way. Oh jeez. Let's kill the range thing. Yep. Kill your own people. We're gonna need that double healing, like, right now. Because we are half dead. Right into the shield. Are these skeletons healing themselves? Because I haven't been paying attention. Yeah, okay, good. They're healing themselves. Good to know. Alright, he's dead. I think I had forgotten that he can heal his own guys. I was really hoping I'd be able to get that in. Can we just die now? There goes food. Oh my gosh. I'd almost rather us be dead. Alright, we'll get health back. We'll get 12 a step back. The fact that the skeletons... Oh no, there's more. Okay. I know what we're taking out of the deck next chance we get. We're gonna like rip this deck apart, make it a nice easy one. I've forgotten what this jack does, so I don't know what I'm doing. Hoping that he can't heal. Oh my gosh, we're dead. I don't know why I can't do this. Except for the 50% damage.
To fear.
Oh yes, hush.
Another of my servants fulfills his duty.
The same servant.
How bare my cabinet now looks. I have saved much for this
Alright,
moment.
we are changing the encounter deck. Make it nice and boring, so we can get through it.
Person. Now is the time for prayers.
You are not
The
kidding.
King of Plague will kill you and lick the fat from your bones.
Other things that are basically guaranteed to kill me these days. Crucible. I don't think the Lizard Dome should be. That's about all I can think of. Maybe the Devil's Wager? Yeah, okay. Let's throw in the Winding Trail and the Ambush. Like, I realize they're very similar things, but it should be less of a fight. It shouldn't be 3 back-to-back fights where we just die, and that's not much of a change, but maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe I'll pay attention this time.
At their heart, all games are about power, are they not? The acquiring of power, the retaining of power, and most importantly, the use of power.
So apparently, that critical strike on stun was useless all the time we've had it, because now we have it. We have stun, not just counter, and a shield bash with this just kills skeletons. So too bad we're not going against a bunch of skeletons.
What you're going to do?
And we get high constitution again. I don't know if that's... Did we have that the first time? Maybe it's like a constant.
We are all at the mercy of the whims of the mighty, are we not?
Alright. This is the first run. Nobody saw that other one. A vortex of sorcery summons you to the side of a strange magician. Protect me, fool, he calls over his shoulders as he flees. You're compelled to obey. Ooh. Well, let's test out this shield. Sure would have helped last time. What do you know? It works. I apologize for nothing. Alright, we get 4 gain cards and a cards token. We've been most helpful, he remarks, that vanishes. And we decide to loot the bodies and add an extra S to vanish. Oh, 40 gold. I'm really not. Okay.
Used by those who made life better for others, now in your hands.
We can get 1 gold every time we heal. Yeah, alright. Skeleton King's Sword. It's better than what we have. High damage, high tier attacks heal the wielder, and the left bumper drains health from surrounding enemies. We've had that on our first failed run, and then 3 food. I shouldn't complain. I would have rather had 40 food, but hey.
You are intruding into their home.
Oh, it's already inhabited by monsters. Boldly enter the cave, try to hide in the cave, leave the cave. We're going to boldly enter the cave. I honestly think a fight is better than a chance card. Even with... I think I've proved this to myself. I'm not happy it's here, but... Okay, that was dumb. Yep, no, nothing exciting, folks. Hey! 3 failures is enough excitement, as far as I'm concerned. 3 gain cards and a token. We didn't have this token? Oh. Oops. Alright, draw 3, keep 1. No on the enormous shield. Probably no on the heavy armor, even though it would keep us safe. Disciples Ring.
Be wary of into the fruits of necromancy. The seemingly sweet taste conceals an underlying stench of corruption and decay.
So if we take this, we're going to start taking 5% more damage, because we only have 1 blessing and we have 2 curses. As much as I want it, I can't do it. So I'd rather have the heavy... What do you do? No, we're not taking you. It doesn't matter what you do. Alright, it slows us down. That's garbage.
Honest.
It increases, our resistance. That's good. We can sell it. That's probably the best. Well, at least we're gathering cards.
Will you make the same choices as you did before?
Whilst browsing the wares at a trading post, you're approached by the proprietor. You look like a trustworthy sort. I'm in debt to an acquaintance in Oranshire. He's holding some items of my collateral. If you deliver this gold to him, an item of equipment can be yours as payment. Nope. We are not backtracking. You just called me honest, he says, as he's not surprised. He'd probably steal the money anyway, so... Great dude.
An expedition. Press on.
We've got food. We're going back. Because, I mean, if I'm good, we're going to succeed, right? The Greenborough Forest. More and more portals are opening up across the land, and hellbeasts are appearing with greater frequency. Those portals seem to appear more often around the Greenbriar forests. Should we search the forest for clues? Yeah, no, we're already here. Let's just take a nap instead.
Choose from these options.
I would have felt really stupid had that not worked, but it looked like it came back out there. During your search, you discover some bags lost or left behind by traders and travelers. We get 2 gain cards and nothing else? Like, oh, your investigation also uncovers what may be a treasure or powerful artifact, but is concealed behind thick, strangling vines. Try and chop through the vines? Of course. You swing your weapon down, attacking the vines with gusto. Your weapons cleave through the vines to reveal an ancient stone artifact. At your touch, it rumbles to life, and a familiar voice from the underworld booms out. You have found a totem of the underworld, by chance, I'm sure. Foolish mages built these long ago to hold us back, but that came with a price. Now, as our might continues to grow, none of your kind is strong enough to stop us. Your world fills with my minions, and I will twist your fate to a cruel demise. The totem fires a beam up into the sky. It is met by another from a far-off location. Ooh, 4 hell in the deck? Underworld totem. Ah, my gosh. Alright. We denied one guy. We're halfway through with this. You know, we're not going to give it up now. He says hoping we're halfway through. Eventually, we find the second underworld totem. The totem is covered in markings, including spaces for 3 rings. Do we have 3 rings? We definitely got the healer. We have the one that shows us everything when we land. I think we do. So I guess I assume it would be great if we couldn't. You place 3 rings into the totem and it hums with magical energy. We lose them as the totem splinters apart to reveal a pathway down to the underworld, and we gain the card's token. Alright. I'm okay with paying that. It's not great, but it wasn't a blessing. Like,
work your way through the woods and see what lies beyond.
Okay. Every time without the metal.
Let us take a token on their
Nope.
foolishness.
Nope. Dusty lone plain. We find an old building, meet an old man. Dirty, dirty robes. The Brotherhood forged holy weapons to support the war against the infidels, but the infidels were strong, and they took us by surprise. They destroyed our tools, took our supplies, and all the rare metal ore we used. The king's army never returned. He doesn't know what became of them. He stayed here, but he's the only one except for the ghosts. Later. Nothing else we can do. The Lovers. Something new.
Never to be repeated.
Until we fail and see it again.
Where all of your history repeats itself until time immemorial has passed.
Alright. In the town of Stiegel, you meet a man who is serenading a young lady at her window. At your approach, he stops and turns to speak to you. My love and I wish to marry and leave this town, but her father has forbidden it. He is the master of the guild, a powerful figure in Stiegel with many armed men at his command. I saw you fighting in the arena, last time? Please, will you help us to escape the town, that we might live together in happiness? Should we report him to the woman's father? I kind of want to, just to be an awful person. We're not going to demand payment. We don't need it. We're not going to refuse to get involved. We can help or report him to the father. My evil conscience has won. The young man flees as you knock on the door. An armed guard takes you to the dining hall where a large, well-dressed man sits, noisily eating a lavish banquet. The nobleman doesn't look up and continues to eat. As you tell him about the young suitor who intends to steal away his daughter. A gesture to the guards sends them from the room, and soon afterwards they return with the young man struggling between them. Oh, well, I curse you, fiend, cries the young man as he's dragged away. A good thing we didn't take that other ring, right? I'm okay with this.
Me more than watching your attempt to wriggle away from bad luck.
This is like the least bad curse I think I've ever seen. So every time we get hit, we lose a little gold. Oh, there you go. The nobleman stops eating long enough to say, "You've been useful. My guards will see that you were rewarded on your way out." 25 gold? We've got a lot. 3 gold? We've got 100. A laughable.
Grateful for that.
A laughable total. Let's see what we can sell. Maybe buy some rings? Ah, criminy. As you approach the merchant, you hear a voice call out, "That sack of coins you carry looks awfully heavy, friend. Let us relieve you of it." I wonder if this is like based off how much gold you have. Seeing as we're consistently poor. Stab so hard he flies. I like it. We're 2/3 of the Skeleton King. Yep, we find nothing on the bodies. The Tinker acts like nothing ever happened. Ah, buy items. What you got? No. We don't need more gold. Ring of Survival. After every third combat, the player receives 20 health.
You think that will help you?
I pray it will help us. Shield Breaker would be interesting, but the rats don't tend to have shields. Of course we fight other things, but this helm imbues the wearer with greater movement speed. Yeah, especially since we got the heavy armor, which I'm pretty sure.
There is little material gain to be made.
Alright, good. That was this game. Forgetful enough as it is. 75 gold. We're going to lose the money every time we get hit. And we have the tendency to get hit. 3 more. I don't know why I'm saving 9 gold. I have no idea what it could possibly be used for. It's that I just don't want to math it. Buy 1 gold for or 1 food for 3 a couple of times. Just, well, should have saved it for that. Oh well. No money now. Pass by the traveling mage, and down we go.
I will happily wager on the outcome.
Of course you will.
I do not think you have what it takes.
No one does. On a fine sunny day, you set out into the forest, hidden in a barrel on the wagon of Terran, the merchant. Your destination is the White Council's stronghold. After what seems like hours, a deep voice calls out, "Halt!" Terran yelps in surprise, and the wagon stops. You hear Terran greet someone. "Ah, hello, my lord. I have your usual shipment here. Nothing interesting to say about it." You cringe in your barrel. "Is that so?" the other voice remarks, casually before falling silent for some time. Then, "Here's your payment," and you hear the click of gold coins. Suddenly, there's a blinding white light. When your vision clears, you dare to look out from your place of concealment. You'll see that you and all the stock from Terran's wagon are now sitting in the middle of a stone hall inside a circle of runes and symbols. A trio of poorly dressed goblins set to work, sorting everything into a storage room on one side under the supervision of a bored-looking mage. We're going to attempt to sneak away. So I stupidly tried to follow the skull and then lost it, so... You manage to sneak away into a shadowy alcove where you hope to wait, undetected, until the goblins complete their labors and you can leave. You soon discover that the tower is a spiraling maze of passages and chambers, many more than could actually fit inside a structure you saw from a distance. You are inexplicably drawn to a bare stone chamber with an opening to the sky above. You watch as a magician summons an enormous scaled creature into existence. Its form seems mainly to be composed of vicious-looking claws, gnashing teeth, and writhing tentacles. You feel dizzy just watching it. It lunges, biting and slashing at the wizard, but backs away when he raises an ornately decorated skull. The wizard addresses the creature. "You will go to the city of Kadir and kill the Duke." The creature's unblinking eyes gaze in every direction at once, and its sinister voice resonates from a dozen mouths. "How has he wronged you?" it hisses. Or is this more... Oh, hush!
That we play. I didn't think that meant you'd take forever to make a decision, mind.
Maybe I'm a slow reader. Is this more wisdom from the benevolent council? "He foolishly questions my will, as do you," the wizard responds, holding the skull higher. "Go, for I command it." The beast retreats once more, rasping. Beware, Zagan. The bones of my true master will not protect you forever. One day you will slip and drop them, and I shall have you in my claws. Your threats are hollow, demon, and serve only to delay your departure. The mage stops abruptly. What are you up to? He mutters, then quickly looks around the room in alarm. His gaze comes to rest directly on you, watching from the shadows. I think we have no good choices. Attempt to knock the skull from his hands. Oh, that was a good choice. That was a great choice. No, don't throw your weapon. You send your weapon flying across the room, crashing into the skull and knocking it to the floor. The mage looks from the fallen skull to you, and then to the beast. His mouth opens, but before he can utter a word, a dozen tentacles descend upon him. Damn, we did lose the sword, I just saw it. A loud bell begins ringing throughout the halls. More robed figures appear from glowing portals to aid their leader. You flee the room as the sounds of fire, magic, and teeth do battle. Under the cover of chaos you have sown, you manage to loot a magical artifact of some kind from an unoccupied laboratory before being spotted. There's an intruder in the lab, a magician calls from the doorway. No time for that, yells. Now, someone yells. Just expel it before it damages something important. A magician casts a spell, and you find yourself standing in the forest, the tower just visible in the far distance. And we get the token, and we lose that sword, which was actually good. What artifact did we get, folks? Nope. Oh, why does it... So we got nothing? Oh, it's the token. Right, duh, I'm an idiot. Nope. Also nope. Yeah, nobody wants our money now. The second demon trader.
Bargain with the devil, and the devil returns for more. No surprises there.
In your dreams one night, you're summoned to a fiery pit and greeted by a familiar demon. Greetings, mortal. I'm in need of spiritual fulfillment. Trade you another magical item for it. Nope. We don't have blessings. The demon does not look pleased. With a flick of his claw, you are thrown into a fiery pit, and you wake in the morning to realize it was only a dream. Oh, no punishment. Exit portal it is.
Between worlds. A thing that cannot be, yet is.
Well, we're going to go down another floor before calling this.
Do you understand what it is we do now? Or did I rush you through the rules, pushing you into the play before you were prepared?
Anyway, this floor, and then we'll call it quits for this video, but I will finish it up and post that as well. So, metal ore that we can't use, so we're not going to go get. Nope.
Chasing down blind alleys.
Less than you'd expect. Oh. I'll trade you a lucky charm blessed by the gods for some food. He is holding out a small vial of sand. I vaguely remember the sand not doing anything, but it's one food. So, I'm kind of willing to make that gamble.
These trails
I was right. It doesn't do anything.
Wind with them.
Oh,
My
so
voice and these words draw us closer to the inevitable conclusion.
so on a winding trail, a tree falls across our path, blocking the way, and he draws 2 cards.
That is what
King of Dust, Scales.
return even after defeat.
What happens if we give him all our gold? Ah, crap. You open your money bag and present it to the thieves. That's not enough. He's holding out on us, one of them yells, right before they rush you. And the battle begins. Oh well. Worth a shot. There's no skeletons in this, sadly, and we do significantly less damage these days. Alright, he... wherever he went, can heal folks. So let's take care of him first. Oh, God. We gotta move. And I realize they're throwing knives at us and the like. And I'm being an idiot. I just want him dead. I lost him. Ah. I really wish we had that, like, that sword now so we could, I don't know, just not die like an idiot. We gotta move. We gotta move. Ah, all right. I don't know what I can do. I can hit Y only so many times before. Alright, somebody died. I don't want to be out there. I know I'm being incredibly quiet. It's because I'm certain I'm about to die. Alright, back to the king. No, 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 God, no. Yes, I knew he could heal people. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, I know, I'm losing food doing that, but at this point I just want to have the chance of living. This is terrible. Absolutely terrible. One equipment, better weapon. You know what? Alright. Equipment with this trait crackles with the thunder of gods. Even mages tremble at the sight, fearing the power beyond their ken. So every strike inflicts lightning damage. Press the left bumper for lightning to strike around you. Okay. I mean, it does more. I know it attacks slower, but... 22 health and a traveling healer. We have no money. Still no. Okay, we're going down. We're going to stop here for now. And I will see you guys shortly as we continue this very quickly turning into a disaster of a run. So, I hope to see you soon.